Welcome, Wanderers, to episode 2, part 2 of Copycat. Last episode, something really interesting happened. So we were a cat, and as a cat, we were replacing an old cat that an elderly lady was taking care of. She got a new cat to help grieve the loss of her old cat, and now suddenly we were thrown out, and the old cat, presumably, or at least a cat that looks exactly like I do, was in the street. And yeah, they have the wrong cat, which is very upsetting because that cat's not me. And I demand to be cared for. Exactly, my food bowl is inside. This is very important to me, that I be let inside. That I not be replaced by this doppelganger of sorts. Right? Let me inside. Let me in. This is ridiculous. Maybe there's a window. Nah, there wouldn't be. So I guess the next goal is to find a way to get inside. There's a queue, but it wasn't doing anything. Oh, okay, I can see inside. There we go.
Oh, you look so dirty, Dawn. And where's your collar?
Dawn, are you thinking what I'm thinking? For a stranger, that cat is oddly comfortable inside the house.
Yeah,
Maybe Olive
Indoor
didn't
cat.
see you.
of course. Well, maybe there's a way inside. There's gotta be, right? Somewhere. I mean, was the cat looking at me, actually? It might have been. That's pretty uncomfortable if the cat was staring at me.
That's enough action for one day, Mum. Put the cat down. Here, take your medication. It'll help you sleep. Let's put you to bed. I'm sorry for all the trouble. It's fine, really.
It was pretty ridiculous that May threw us out in the last episode. And apparently throughout Olive's old cat, too, which is the cat that's currently inside.
Why, you're not scared of heights, are you, Dawn? Perhaps it's time to find Olive.
But I guess we're about to infiltrate the building. Not entirely sure how, but, you know, entirely. Not entirely sure.
The wildcat has soft toe pads which help them walk silently through their habitat. Or in this case, scale the side of an aging house.
Nice. Good stuff. Gotta be a way in somewhere. Olive, where are you? Olive, let me in. No, we gotta make that jump. Not even gonna try it. I imagine there's probably no way to fall from here, right? Probably not. What do you think you're doing, kid? Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's difficult, right? You don't have many options here. but I mean, you're trying to do something that that your mother really doesn't want you to do. I'm just not sure if what you're trying to do is right here.
Enough. That's enough.
What do you think you're doing? Ah, you son of a bitch. This is not the way to handle it. There are ways to handle things. That's not the way to handle things. She's clearly not, like, got so much of a mental problem that she can't handle herself in such a way. She's strong-willed with a lot of dependence, or like independence in her mind. I don't know.
Everything will be alright.
But that's definitely not the way to handle the situation. I guess I'm getting left out for tonight. Doesn't look like there's any way in. I can see the doppelganger. I mean, surely if I stick around long enough.
If that's the original Dawn who went missing, does that make you the copycat?
That's the paradox, isn't it? But it's not a paradox I'm responsible for, so I'm just a cat. I'm just someone that that Olive took in as a coping mechanism. Now she's faced with a problem where she now has two cats to take care of because her old cat came back. That was a problem she should have been prepared for. If she was not prepared for that, then she shouldn't have taken up the responsibility in that grieving process to handle that. Of course, she might not have been thinking all that through in her grieving, but that's just kind of how things should be. You should think through it, at least a little bit. I mean, it's an animal, you should think through it a lot. How's it going, kid?
We don't want you here.
I know what you want me to do, but honestly, like, I don't know. I guess, yeah, you know what? Screw you. You're really having some pretty difficult thoughts that are not good thoughts, but I don't know. They're difficult thoughts. That's a good way of describing them, though. I'm not going to say they're necessarily bad thoughts because you're not acting on them, but they're difficult thoughts, and they're not rational thoughts, and they're not reasonable thoughts. But does that make them bad thoughts? I don't know. It's a difficult position to be in for anybody. But yeah, don't do, like, whatever you're doing right now is definitely not the way to handle it, and I would condemn whatever actions you think are reasonable here, because clearly you're not thinking through them in the best interest for your mother that well. Maybe you're thinking what you see is the best interest, but I don't know if it really is. Especially for the animal. You should also be thinking of the best interest of the animal. Because the animal is a living thing, and it does deserve its interest at least considered. Which is really where the problem lies. If she decides that her mother is not fit to care for an animal, that's fine, but there are ways to handle that without leaving the animal on the street. You take the animal to a shelter, you take the animal to a friend or a neighbor who may be willing to care for the animal. Ideally, you take it to a friend or a neighbor who may be willing to take up care for the animal so that your mother can visit the animal from time to time and doesn't lose that companionship entirely. because it can be a really difficult thing for your mother. Anyways, I must show Olive I'm part of this family. I am still part of this family. Right? I mean,
The territory of the
it's difficult.
wildcat is vast and unexplored.
Alright,
Who
time to
knows
explore.
what secrets it hides?
Time to immediately run into the street. See, visit the neighbor's house. This is exactly what I was talking about. No place like gnome. No place like gnome. Knock over milk. Too lazy. Too lazy. Another Nara option. That gnome is inside the floor. Okay. It's a very nice place. Must be Olive's gnome dealer. I mean, she has a few hidden gnomes. I don't know if she's really a gnome addict. But, you know.
The wildcat should come up with a plan to get her companion back.
I don't
Let's
think
search around to find clues.
I don't think if it's really good to leave your like posters on your neighbor's property. I think you usually put that on the lamppost where people are actually going to see them. But that's fine. That's fine. You do that. I'm going to go seek help from a neighbor. Abandoned animal, animal abuse.
Oh my gosh, shut up, please.
Jesus Christ, everyone here is heartless. Okay, well that's only 2 houses. Maybe someone here isn't. But, you know, that's life for ya. Hell no, I have standards. Yeah, not this guy's garbage. Doesn't even begin to care. Why do humans give other humans flowers when they're sad? Because flowers are... I mean, they look nice. They look nice. That's a good answer. I think that's the best answer. Sometimes you just give things that look nice. We like things. Humans enjoy possessions. And they like when their possessions are pretty. Ooh, drink. Remember to recycle, people. I have no clue. I guess the red lids are trash bins and the yellow ones are recycling bins. I'm not Australian. I never get mail. You're a cat. See if you get... See, I don't think they have like an address to deliver you to. Like they have an address, but like not your like information to do that.
Mom, please let the cat out.
Okay, let the cat out. Come on, friend. Okay, I don't think they're actually gonna do that. I think that was just a voice line. No road
Let's
clothes
head
can
back
stop me.
The other way.
Oh.
The wildcat needs to focus on Olive. Maybe we can bring her a gift or something.
Not getting wet? Okay. Fine. Gift, though, actually. Hold on. Gift. Yeah. Steal the flower. It's exactly what I want to do. This person's working on their flower bed. The ample, flower bed, you know? Well-loved and cared for flower bed. No? Okay. Well then. Not the good kind of flowers, I guess. Or just like, don't want to disturb the flower bed? I don't know. I mean, I kind of already did. But that's alright. I mean, I could have just given her a gnome. That's a good gift. It's a gnome. I'm a goblin. I'm a gnome. And you've been gnomed. Alright. Nothing here. That's fine. Oh, bird. I mean, that's perfect gift material. Humans love receiving dead birds. Perfect.
The ability to bring prey proves the value of the feline hunter. Dawn, this is exactly what we need to get back.
Hell yeah. That means it's not going to react. That's fine. Like a cutscene.
Come on, Dawn. Hunt the bird.
Hell yeah. Hunted. Dank bird thinks it's clever. I see. Oh, no, that's not what you do. That's not what happens. That's not what happens at all. Oh, okay, it
The
just fell in the
wildcat
bush.
always lands on her feet. Except, it seems, you.
I landed in a bush. That's still a good way to break my fall, really. Ample fall breakage. No harm done. Perfectly fine. Let's go for it. You can't stop me, bird. I'm the word.
Since Egyptian times, cats have always been celebrated for their cognitive and motor skills.
I got those. Motor skills, hell yeah. Put me behind the wheel, I'll take care of it.
Let's not have a repeat of the butterfly fiasco, shall we?
I better fly. Dang. This bird, I don't know. Alright, rule of threes. Can't miss 4 times in a row. Or 3 times. I can't. 3 times. Words. In a row. Alright, one of these trees. It's gotta be this one. I hear the birds. Thank you. Aw. This is the way. It must be done. Jesus Christ, no.
The wildcat sets its sights on the plump mama bird.
Why do I have the option to choose the baby?
Itself before pouncing.
She's not gonna want the baby bird. She's gonna want the mother bird.
Dawn, it's time to secure your prey. Don't hesitate. This is how it works in the wild.
Hell yeah. Bird. Got it. Perfect for
Don't
all
look
of.
so smug, Dawn. You didn't really hunt the bird, you just knocked it out of the tree. It
Well,
was
yeah.
probably old and sick anyway.
No, it was in its prime of its life. It was a mother. That's like gotta be the prime of a bird's life, right? If it was old and sick, it wouldn't have children. Hmm. Ow!
Spit it out!
Spit it out. It's a bird. It's a reward. It's a friend.
Oh, thanks. That's very kind of you.
Yeah, still alive. See? It's very nice.
What happened to you, little one? Oh, let me just wipe the mud from your face. Stay still.
Why would I scratch at this point?
Aren't you a sweetie? You look just like my cat.
Oh, you can just tell the difference like that? Damn. Be rude. I mean, she can't tell if I'm being rude.
I'd love to look after you, but I already have a pet.
Yeah, you got a pet and then you... yeah, you chose another cat from the shelter. You got a second pet.
Shh! No meowing, or my daughter will think that I look after every cat on the street. I'm barely allowed to take care of one. Oh, don't look at me like that. I'm sorry, darling. Run along now.
Can't be doing that. Can't be adopting a second cat and then living on like that. I don't know. That's not an appropriate way to handle a situation. I mean, obviously she doesn't know. She hasn't put the pieces together in her brain. Maybe she will eventually. But that's alright. Olive, come back. I don't understand. Don't you like me anymore? I've picked up an accent. This game is made by Australians. Made in Australia. So, I don't know that. Last time I was confused about the Nar. I didn't know that it was actually. Is that just like an inside joke, or is that like how it's actually spelled in Australian dialect? I don't know. I'm not Australian. I'm gonna stay, obviously. We are vibing here. I mean, she clearly didn't recognize you as the new Dawn. That's alright. Of course, we're gonna keep staying. Sure, Olive could keep 2 cats. I'll suggest that when I see her. Yeah. I remember what happened last time she left you in the building for like days in like the house. And you destroyed the house when you did that. You put paint everywhere in nearly every room. Didn't put it in every room because I felt too bad. The bathroom is as good as the bathroom was already. Families don't lock each other outside. I mean, families have misunderstandings all the time. That's something that can happen. Misunderstandings. I mean, she just doesn't realize that she has her old cat back. There's plenty of mice. More trophies for Olive. Pile the mice. Have a castle of rats. I mean, 1,000,000 of them, Baron. Why didn't Olive open the door? Doesn't she love me anymore? Did I do something wrong? Did I make her angry? Olive gave me a collar. I thought that meant something. Oh, I guess not.
The wildcat must pull herself together. Doubt is a sign of weakness.
Dog?
Come here, darling.
What?
Puss, puss. Kiara, it's dinner time.
What is going on now? This is a different family. Did another family pick up the old Dawn? Have we traded places? No? Is this us trading places?
Hey, baby, you're home. Ugh. Who are you? You don't live here.
Rude. Ugh. A different cat? Stomp on you. Strange, random, friendly cat that just decided to be nice. I don't know. It's not like the cat was carrying any disease, obviously. Just... That's rude. That's rude. Don't treat stray cats like that. I mean, some can be aggressive, but if they're clearly not showing any signs of aggression,
The wildcat grows.
you should be, like, not so
Bet you
aggressive.
wish you
I don't
had
know.
that gooey eggshell to lick instead of leaving it at Olive's door.
No, because, like, that was a gift for Olive. Olive wasn't doing well. She needed the eggshell. It was important.
I love you. I love you more than you know.
But I guess I mean, she's gonna be
Many
happy.
wildcats
So, like, I
roam
don't know.
for up to 2 hours daily, traveling large distances for their next meal.
I guess we're gonna walk in a perfectly straight line for a while. Despite there really being no reason to jump on these signs. And not just go around things. That was life. Miserable. Sounds great. Yep, looking forward to it. Dooby dooby dooba dooby dooby dooba. Guess nothing's really happening right now. Just a moment of silence. Can't do moments of silence. Dramatic walks through the city. Getting the crippling moment of dread and loneliness and isolation after the people who after spending that time growing to trust the people you thought cared for you, only to find they...
Right now you remind me of everything I want to leave behind.
Nothing in this house is ours. Everything's yours.
I have to go.
But what they were just looking for was companionship.
From you.
It didn't matter, really, who the companionship was from. And when they found more favorable companionship, it was over. Well, I guess that's that. We're a lone cat now. Who needs family? That's not what this place is about. This is the wild. This is the wilderness. Hell yeah. Now we're about to do some business.
Big cats are considered apex predators in their respective ecosystems. But there comes a time, Dawn, when it's convenient for the wildcat to stay on the, how should we say, the quiet side?
Hell yeah. Stealth. Let's do it.
I'm sure he's a good boy, but we don't want to stick around to find out.
I'd imagine. Oh god, you just teleported. Okay. Definitely want to avoid this German Shepherd and his antics. I'm just here for kibble.
Is now a good time to sneeze? I don't think so. It's right. It's just at the back of my throat. You know, it's really. It's just. Oh, No, I'm good. We're fine.
Heck yeah. A good thing he went on this side so that he's not in any like way blocking or like on the inconvenient side of the pool where he could just see me pass by. And good thing he can teleport too. That's really like a good dog trait.
Go for it, Dawn. You're nearly there.
Like it's a really good dog trait to just teleport like that. Unless they have a lot of dogs, which would be kind of ridiculous, kind of overkill, especially since they only have like 2 dog houses. Alright, dog food, I can do that. I know it's not cat food, but I guess this will suffice. High in protein. Ooh, okay.
We've been spotted. Run!
It was 2 dogs. It was 2 dogs. 2 dogs, 1 bull. Tomatoes. Just unopened can of tomatoes. Might as well go for it, right? Free fruit. Ooh, dog. Oh, I guess that's how life's gonna be. Runner. Nice. This is my kind of gameplay section. 2 buttons. No problem. Olive, where are you? I need you. Olive! Ooh, kangaroos. Sorry for what I did wrong. Olive, help me. Olive. Very interesting bush structure here. Just randomly poking inward for no reason. That's fine. Totally fine. The dog is just chasing you so far from home. Not a well-trained dog to run away from home like that. Oh, no. That's a bad thing. Don't do that. Dogs can jump. I mean, it's not like the dog is gonna... Oh, goodness. Do not do that, dog. That's not a very good thing to happen. Snickers. Poor baby. Poor thing. You okay, dog? You have a pallet on your back. You ran away from home like that, too.
This is no time to dilly-dally, Dawn. Let's get going.
Oh. I guess he's chasing me still. Even now. Really, a well-trained dog should not be running away from home like that. You can really train your dog to really, like, have, like, an invisible boundary like that. You don't need... I guess it was a fenced-in yard, so they didn't really expect to need that training? I don't know. Ah, cars! That's not good. Olive! Let me in, I'm scared! Let me in! Let me in! Poor dog. No. FACF? Jesus. I was not prepared for a typing sequence. AXAD. Okay. Yeah, we're doing this now. Jeez. Fighting the dog. Wow. S-A... I did S-A-Q-Q. I don't know why you didn't do the A.
I'm gonna see who
Poor
he
thing.
belongs to. You go back to bed, Mum.
Dang.
What a night.
Yeah. Poor thing.
Shh, baby, it's all right. The dog's gone. You're safe.
No. Olive saved me. I guess May saved me.
You're all muddy.
Yeah, I obviously am.
To that wee cat that stopped by the other day.
I'm the cat that you abandoned on the street.
I'll be right back.
Or that your daughter abandoned on the street, technically. But I would appreciate some sort of assistance here. I mean, if you aren't going to care for me anymore, I'd like at least do something as a parting gift. You know, that's just really a reasonable way to handle things, you know? That's nice. Water. I guess there's plenty of mice around, so what really benefits is some fresh water, definitely. You left your door open, though. I wouldn't trust doing that. Now you're humming again. She's very sweet. She's too
What is it, sweetie?
poor
You
at
can tell me.
putting pieces together and understanding that she adopted a completely separate cat, and another cat, and like she doesn't recognize the differences, which like clearly there's no difference between us. But I would imagine that's just like a modeling thing and not like a thing in the actual game where they're literally the exact same. It was a really difficult night. Yeah, leaving the door open like that. I don't know. I don't know how that other cat is.
It's time for me to go back to bed.
We don't know the other cat. I'm sure the other cat is very sweet and polite. Agreed. It's been a few days. Let's go back to bed, Olive. You're gonna block
I can't take you
me?
inside, honey. I already have a cat. Sorry.
No, you got two cats.
You've been through a lot tonight, so take care now.
Don't take care now, me. You have two cats. You adopted a second cat. Got a second cat from the shelter. A very confusing situation we put in, since you had the old cat return. But you have a second cat now. And I believe you should take care of two cats. That's your duty. It's a mistake. I belong inside.
Olive doesn't remember who you are, Dawn.
I don't care what you have to say, narrator. You're nobody. Olive, is that true? Is this all just a bad dream? We're done. It's a very difficult night. Difficult thing to happen. I mean, a lot of difficult experiences between like the past few days. Of course, I mean, Olive had a difficult experience. She didn't take her medicine one night. But it's alright. I'm sure things will work out.
After days of no food, the wildcat must eat.
Heck yeah. The giant's food dish of the wilderness. I'm like, this is a common trait of the wilderness. The giant's metal food dishes filled with kibble. That's not a platformer move. Dang. Okay, the platform is moving. I didn't know that it was going to be moving. I call unfairness. I call mistreatment. Why can since when can the wilderness plates move? That's not fair. Not sure of the reason that plates are my method of getting up here. I mean, has nothing, like plates and silverware have nothing to do with cat food. But alright. This is just how the wilderness works, really. Just all part of the grand design of the universe. Jump into the cat dish. It's empty. Well, that's not good. We did all that climbing for it to be empty? Oh. Well, that's not good either.
That night, in the bathroom,
Yeah.
why did you snuggle up with me if you were planning to leave me?
I wasn't.
Why did you pretend to be my family?
Why did you pretend to be my family?
Why did you pretend to love me?
Why did you pretend to love me? I do love you, Olive. Why don't you? I just didn't know it at the time. Never loved anyone before. I'm not cut out for the wild. Can I come home? Hmm. Huh. Well, at least it hasn't been several days now. It's only been one day. Or one night, rather. And May didn't shoo me off the porch when she came back. If she did come back. I'm never leaving this front yard again. Dogs are terrifying. Ooh, the imposter cat is coming out to say hi. How's life, cat? You got your collar replaced. Oh, now we're humming. This is
Big
it.
cats are highly territorial creatures. Dawn, if
Time
you
to
want
battle
your
for my
home back,
territory.
you will have to fight for it.
Good thing the cat left the home. Just escaped like that. You. You're going down. So you hiss at me. I'm hiss better.
Don't
Hiss.
push you around, Dawn. This is your home.
CXFW. You can't fight that. CXFW. Those are not keys I use very often. I mean, you know, I don't know. Were you the one staring at me through the window at night? Did you plan this?
Excuse me? We do not use that kind of language here.
Oh, good grief.
Grief.
Good grief. AQSE. Row. Coming back with that spicy
Dawn
language.
doesn't care if you're the original.
No. This is life now. You were kicked out, and I was replaced. Both of us were taking responsibility to care. But Olive has decided
Dawn, stop it.
that one of us
No.
matters more. Now you've realized it? Now you've come to the epiphany? Yeah, you've come to the epiphany now. Yeah. You know what's happening. That's good. Yeah. We're both your cat now. You realize it.
Come here, little one. Let's go for a ride before May wakes up.
No. She's taking me back to the shelter. I mean, that's what's for the best, really. I mean, if she can't care for me, then I should go to a new family, even if it will hurt a lot for me to go through. It's ideal. I guess this is what's
you okay
happening.
back there, darling?
No. It's like how our journey started. It is. Except I'm not in the crate anymore. You and me in the car. I'm so glad you realized this was one big mistake. Yeah.
The wildcat has finally been accepted by the Pride.
Hmm. Yeah. I assume this is the shelter? Yeah. It's difficult. I mean, there is a process in teaching and really,
I'm sorry.
there's such a process in
I know
getting
who you are.
a new cat
It's
attached
a
to you.
mistake to adopt you both. I can't have two cats.
Yeah. That's not what you do, though. Olive.
I
That's...
don't know how long I'm going to be around. This place is better for you. No cages, less cars and dogs. You'll be safe here.
just the middle of nowhere. I'm a house cat. I'm not a stray, or I'm not an outdoor cat. I'm not a working cat. This is not like a Maine Coon. This is just a house cat.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
It may have the mentality of a Maine Coon. It may have the mentality of a panther, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be working out that way. Let me come home with you. Let me come with you. I'll be good. I'll be the best house cat.
I'm sorry, Dawn. I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Wow. This is the way to go then, you know? We're gonna chase her home. Yeah, we're gonna chase her all the way home. Yeah. She came from the other direction. She's clearly gonna turn around at some point if we go
I
running
give
straight in this
my
direction.
consent that my adopted cat will become a part of my life moving forward.
Can't keep up, Olive. Come back. How did she drive through all this? Jesus.
Loving and respectful manner.
Yeah.
This cat will live under my roof and have a place to call home.
Okay, well, she's all yours. She's found her new family.
She has.
Yeah, we are not going to catch up to that car. I'm sorry, Dawn. This is how it's going to be. Yeah. Yeah. Olive didn't turn out to be the best decision maker in the world.
Wow, that was weird. It was almost like Olive wanted to leave you behind.
Yeah, it was very weird. Alright, Panther time. What wilderness shall we explore today? The parking lot. Natural habitats of the house cat. Not Olive's car. Oh, fuck.
Oh, Dawn, all the cars look the same. Are you really going to check every single
Not
one?
Olive's car. Not Olive's car. Not Olive's car.
Chin up, Dawn. Don't look so
Not
desperate.
Olive's car. Not Olive's car. Not Olive's car. Okay, I assume I'm supposed to check everyone, not run away. God, you move slow. Not Olive's car. Not Olive's car. Did I check all of them? I don't know.
There's no magic left in the universe.
Not Olive's car. Uh-huh. Not Olive's car. 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 One of these has to be Olive's car, though. One of them has to be. I mean, surely.
I don't think cats even go to heaven.
I mean, surely. One of these has to be Olive's car. Well, they're all red, green, gray, blue. See, you don't know what color they are. Just because they don't share the color that Olive's car is, doesn't mean that they're not Olive's car. We'll find Olive's car.
We cut our losses and start again as a wildcat. Back to the original plan. What do you think?
We are a house cat, pal. The original plan just isn't really life, is it? Oh, goodness, that is 4 days. Really gonna show what it really means to be a house cat in the wild. I implore you, if you are a cat owner who can no longer care for their cat, do not leave your cat in the middle of the forest. That is abandonment. That is probably illegal in Australia. Pretty sure it's illegal in America. These cats are attached to you. And especially if you intentionally abandon your animal. For one, you're just a bad person. It may be a difficult situation you found yourself in, but that doesn't justify it. And you know it doesn't justify it. So, as difficult as it is, take your cat back to the shelter. There's no world where that's a worse option than leaving a cat in the middle.
The wildcat can only rely on one thing.
Like
herself.
The Australian outback. Or a greener part of Australia than that, I guess. But still pretty flat land. It's been raining cats and dogs. No wonder there's no one here. All humans are the same. Never trust them, especially the small ones. I mean, yeah, I probably wouldn't trust a child all that much. At least to take care of a cat, not entirely. Probably trust them some of the responsibility, but take over most of it. That's just kind of how it goes. I guess we're somewhere. There's houses in the background. That's the end of the world, so probably not supposed to go that way. This person looks important. I bet they didn't throw their cat out. Maybe. Maybe. You never know. I don't know what that statue is, if it's like a reference to a real life statue or not. No dogs. Nice. This should be a nationwide initiative. No dogs. No dogs allowed. I didn't leave the park. I assume there's not much here. Fish. I probably haven't eaten in like 4 days at this point. It's meal time, baby. Gotta suck it up. Go diving in that water. We practiced with the fake thing.
Feels familiar, doesn't it?
Hell
One
yeah.
thing Mr. Feathers must have paid off.
Mr. Feathers and me, we worked together
Those
to get this bounty.
This time. Ha!
It shall be ours. Hell yeah. Good thing the fish just went up and just looked at me every time I bat it. Simple meal. Good thing it's still wriggling and alive while I eat it. Haven't eaten in days. I need something more filling. I mean, there's one fish. There might be more. Who knows? Haven't tried anymore, right? I mean, that was where I was going anyways. But why not? Let's take your advice and go where I was going to go. Because why not, right? Dooba. I see. Alleyway. Get the mammals. Or pizza. I mean, anything's good, really.
The wildcat uses its exceptional vision and hearing to hunt using the shadow of its prey.
Hell yeah. This mouse can't do nothing. Eat the trash? No. Trash ain't what I'm looking for here. You got this. Oh, hello, friend. I guess that's that then.
A friend? Let's
Let's get this thing down. Let's I mean, you know, our meal just accelerated. Okay, never mind. We aren't going to be able to take on 3 cats at once. I was thinking, you know, it's 1 cat. We could do it. We haven't eaten in 4 days. These cats are also probably starved a bit. Oh, let's be friends. Why not? We're a friendly little house cat. I'm sure we can make friends with some strays. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no. They choose violence.
They choose violence. You think your violence is gonna do anything for you? You think this is how it goes?
Seems like you're not welcome here.
Not welcome? It's my rat, motherfucker. It's my rat. As my bounty. Gonna do something about it?
Ouch. Am I right?
You gonna do something about it? You gonna do something about it, motherfucker? You can't do nothing. You think you're an alpha. You're not. You're not. You're not. You think, but you're not. Can't do nothing to me. Oh god. One against 5. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, when I was doing like 1 against 3. I guess 1 against 5 wasn't enough, even if I did do everything perfect. I don't want to be a street cat anymore. I wouldn't blame you. Living with an old lady like that, that's like the perfect life. That's the ideal life, really. You know, a street cat living with a nice old lady. Good life. Good stuff.
Who are we kidding, Dawn? We can't take on 5 strays. You can barely handle a butterfly, for goodness sake.
Ah, see, the butterfly is the smaller target. Needs precision. I can take down the strays. I just need more courage. That's all. Time to meet, is that the exact same lady that I met before?
The wildcat observes the wild humans
The
in
wild
their
humans.
natural habitat.
Natural
We dare
habitat.
to get closer.
Their natural habitat of reading books and playing
Does
with
that
toys.
smell like cabanossi? Oh, Dawn, it brings back memories. Let's go after it.
Hell yeah, memories of like a
We've
week
got to
ago.
Be careful not to get spotted.
Yeah, children are known for being predictable. Oh, and I can only move in a straight line anyways. Yeah, no way the child's observant.
Dawn, quick, duck! Game
Oh,
over.
shoot.
Or is it?
I had to hold Q. I pressed Q. I just tapped it. I did not hold. Oh well.
Hello, little guy. Is this what you're looking for?
I don't take your handouts. I do my hunting. Hunting of cooked food. Yeah, I'll take your food. No way you're gonna do anything.
Do you want to come and live with me and my other cats? Kiara and Flame will love a new friend.
I don't think you're really in the position to volunteer for me.
How are you so brave?
I'm a house cat. I'm not a street cat.
I know how it feels to be scared, angry, and all alone. When my daddy left, it was hard, but I knew it wasn't my fault. One day I'll look him right in the eye and ask, why didn't he keep me with him?
Oh. Okay.
Get away from that disgusting stray, Henry. It might have rabies.
Oh dang. Yeah, see that was the problem. I didn't think that cat would be, or that kid, the kid would be in the place to volunteer me a home. So I guess that's that. Can't be trusting of the little ones either. If anything's right, or if anything's I've learned today, this cat is right. This cat's mentality, you know. This cat told me not to trust the little ones and like the little humans, and now I've learned they make empty promises because obviously they are not in a position to keep a promise, like taking in a new pet from the street. Which, duh, yeah, of course. Alright, had a healthy bounty of a single fish in 4 days. Good stuff. I don't know why I couldn't just like turn around and eat that trash. I decided to eat the rat and I missed out on that, but like the trash was still there. The cats didn't take the trash. I could have taken the pizza. I mean, the mouse wasn't getting the pizza anymore. Rawr. Oh, goodness. Well, I guess that's that. Death to art. Because I'm upset. I was concerned if this was AI art. Honestly, I have to take a moment just to be considered, but nah, probably not. Good stuff. You know, perfect for destroying. Oh, and it's now the trees. The trees are now on fire. Okay, good, cool. Well, that is that. Oh, no, there's more paintings. Did I pass these paintings by? No way I did. And that one I already burnt. Okay. That's gotta be everything on fire by now. Oh, never mind. More stuff. Now these are paintings I recognize. Yeah. The rough draft. Don't really know if that painting is of me or if it's of Old Dawn. I guess it's... I guess it doesn't really matter. Its image is tarnished in my mind. Oh, I'm in a box now. Don't know how that happened. But alright. Oh, goodness. 4 more days of street life. Been out here for what, a week? Oh, goodness. Oh, someone made me a box. That is awfully polite. Drew a little cat face on it, too. I mean, if people are making me boxes, you may not be able to care for me like that, but I don't know. You made me think I had a home. You made me think I had a place. You made me open up. You made me feel safe. And then you discarded me. And this is how you're gonna be?
No. Seems like these cats have a bone to pick.
Not in the mood. This is not the game you want to play right now, kids. We are not taking this from you lot. You already got scratched. You're already weak.
You are not a scaredy cat anymore, Dawn. The wildcat.
You're
will
all
stand
scratched.
up to a bully.
Like you've all gotten battle scars. Could be no battle scars. I don't need no battle scars. I just never miss. Ah, fuck. I get that? I did not get that. Okay, dang.
Don't back down, Dawn.
There you go for it, kids. Oh, goodness. Okay, I couldn't keep up, I guess. Oh, God. Q, C, Q, space, C, F, D, space, C, space, Z. Oh, fuck. F space D, A, A, S, S, E, X. Oh my god, F space D, A, A, S, S. God. F space D, A, S. F space D, A, A, S, S, E, X. Well, it's giving me just no more timer. F space D A S S E X S Z X X W. Good thing it had that fail safe in there, so I can fail, but like, damn. Roar. I don't know if I can roar like that, kid. Are we dreaming? Maybe we're dreaming. I'm coming back, Olive, to confront you, because I'm brave now. Brave enough to know my place. Brave enough to know my worth. Coming for you, Olive. And tell you what you did was wrong.
Farewell, Park. Nice knowing you.
Hell yeah. Time to take matters into our hand. Our paws. Our paws. Sorry for that. Way too close to my mic right now. Let's do this. She thought she discarded me. She thought she could get rid of me. She thought this was how it was gonna play out. She could just throw her problems away, take in responsibility, and toss it to the side at first cause of trouble, to avoid her own problems, to avoid explaining her problems to May, to avoid explaining her problems to a cat shelter. She decided the best action was to leave a house cat in the wild. And I can't tolerate that. I'm a very activist house cat. I stand up for my for my own rights. I stand up for myself here. Not gonna take that shit. Not without telling you what you did.
Don't look at me like that, Dawn. I'm fine.
Yeah, and I'm not.
Sorry if the coughing frightened you. I'm not a scary person. Come here, baby girl.
Not your baby girl anymore.
Never was, really.
You don't
Just
know
a
me
process
very
of grief.
well, but I promise you'll be safe with me.
A promise you broke.
Yeah.
I will always care for you, Dawn.
Until one day you stopped.
I'm really on the nature expert's side now. The nature expert was always like
Thanks
completely
for not giving
like
up
not
on
on
me.
my side. But
You're
you know,
all I have left.
Damn it, Olive!
should have gave up. Nature expert was right. Should have gave up on her. Nah, God. Oh, Jesus. Took me 4 days to get home. She really left me out there. I tell you, it's pretty shitty to leave a house cat like
ready,
that. I mean,
Dawn?
like, house cats, like, aren't even, like, native to the Australian outback, obviously. It's only been a few weeks, but this place looks so different. Your mindset's different. Nice new car, Karen. Nice. You got accustomed to the neighbors. Has that hedge been trimmed? Oh. And she's in a nursing home now. 2 bed, 2 bath, and a ghost. Yeah. Hey, they cleaned up the paw prints at least. They did that before taking the images. That makes sense.
The Wildcat's heart drops. That's not fair. What the hell, Olive?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
What
Come
will
on.
you do now,
It's not
Dawn?
fair.
She's gone. Olive's gone.
Gone in what sense? Gone by what phrasage? Not strong enough to be a wildcat. Not street smart enough to be a stray cat. Not lovable enough to be a pet cat. Then what am I? Not that kind of street cat.
Why are you sitting there?
Not that kind of street cat. I'm sick of trying so hard to be... Or, sick of trying so hard to belong.
What are you doing, Dawn? Get out of the way.
Not that kind of street cat. Not that kind of street cat, Dawn. Not that kind of street
The
cat.
road, Dawn?
Not that kind of
Watch the
street cat.
road!
Not that kind of street cat. Dawn, not that kind of street cat. Don't do that. Not that kind of street cat. Jump over it. Not that kind of street cat. Not that kind of street cat. Not that kind of street cat. Dawn? Dogs?
Don't worry, Milo will warm up to the cat soon enough.
Hmm? Yeah. Hmm. No.
I don't want a cat. I want a computer. This is the worst present ever.
Sometimes kids are absolutely miserable pieces of subhuman garbage. But I mean, you got a lot of growing to do. I'm sure you'll grow up to be a perfectly healthy and sensible adult. But Jesus Christ, when you're a child and you look at a kitten and you're like, fuck you, I want a computer. That's ridiculous. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Please, Daddy.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. We can't afford to feed a cat.
Yeah.
She's a cat. How do you expect to take care of her? You can hardly take care of yourself.
I guess.
She's my family. And I love her.
Yeah. That's just kind of the thing, isn't it?
Home is not certain,
Home is
nor
not
a guarantee,
certain. Nor a
right,
guarantee.
or entitlement.
Yeah. Sure as hell would be
Home can
nice.
destroyed at any moment, and new roots must be laid.
No.
Home is not about things, places, or people. It's not about where you sleep, or used to sleep. It's none of that. Home is the place where you are needed most.
Yeah. So get the fuck out of the street, Dawn! Jesus Christ! Fucking hell! That car was not going to stop. That car was far enough away. It could see that cat. And why is it driving down the center of the street? And even if Olive can't keep me, I'm still Olive's pet. And if she can't be my owner...
Well said, Dawn. Well said.
I didn't read the first sentence. Oh no. I was too caught up in the moment of calling the drivers shitty. Okay. Meow at the empty door.
Pull yourself together, Dawn. Let's keep looking.
Yeah, the empty house. I genuinely did not read that. That's horrible for me to do. Because now I don't really know what I'm doing. I guess I'm looking to get inside. That window is open, so I mean, hey. They haven't taken out the boxes yet, so they haven't completely unpacked yet, so they don't know. I found my way home. I think that's I think that's like a pretty significant thing. You abandon a cat on the streets. And I found my way home. Shows I at least care about our companionship, right? Just a little bit. Even though you did do probably one of the worst things people can do. Like there are a lot of terrible things. Don't abandon an animal on the street.
The wildcat is concerned.
Especially one that's not like a wild animal. Like if you abandon a wild animal on the street,
let us know.
it's different than like
tough few days.
Like not a house pet. House pets can't survive out there. They don't deserve to be forced to survive out there. Olive, you've been robbed. Olive. Looks like the art has been packed away. Yeah. It was a wild chance my food bowl would still be here. Yeah, still be there. They've fixed the floors, but have done nothing about the rat problem. Typical humans. We're ripe for a new house cat. Maybe this time around they'll get a Maine Coon that they can safely let outside. Though I still wouldn't do that in like a suburbs area. If you have like a working cat, like a Maine Coon, then like do that. You know, I guess they scrubbed the floorboards. Get one like while you're living like in a like house outside of at least the most populous area of the cities, so that you know the cat has plenty of like actual roaming space that isn't like on other people's property, where people can get petty and do horrible things to stray cats. Because like you always hear things about like not stray cats, but like you know your outdoor cat. Because like you always hear stuff about like neighbors poisoning cats, and that's not reasonable. That's horrible. And like honestly, like if you're living in a suburb or like a city, don't do that. Don't let your cat out free like that. Still the best napping spot in the house, because it's not safe. So many boxes. Time to play. Obviously, gotta train the claws. It's what has to happen here. Every time, baby. See, still didn't get me a scratching post, so obviously. And I haven't learned to scratch the trees. Actually, I don't feel like playing anymore. Good thing I... Good thing I decided to do it, just in case. I did end up feeling like it after I did it. Yeah, that's good reasoning, good logic. Alright. Can't believe she's really gone. The boxes are still here. Somebody's bound to stop by eventually. Well, at least, like, boxing company. So... Oh. No way. No fucking way May really left the old Dawn.
Firm believer in getting to know someone before I judge them.
Yeah.
You agree?
I'm a firm believer in
Great.
May
I think we're going to be good friends.
being a miserable person for whatever she thinks she's doing, abandoning cat. I mean, like mother, like daughter. They both abandoned 2 different cats. But May did it twice. So, I mean, that's different. But they are both just miserable human beings. Absolutely terrible at handling a situation. Like, for God's sake, if you think your mother is too old to care for her pet, take the pet to a shelter. Jesus Christ, man. Don't abandon the pet on the street. That's not how you handle the situation. It's not. Don't do that. Jesus Christ, man. You just... Like, eventually animal control is going to have to pick up that pet anyways. So, like, what are you doing? You're just making it difficult for everyone. Because animal control is a traumatic experience for the pet. Pet doesn't want to have to go through that. Being caught on the street like that, being chased down and grabbed. I mean, we haven't really tried to meet the neighbors. I mean, maybe this couple over here would be willing to take care of us. Who knows? I mean, the both of us. Don't know if we're related or something. I mean, cats do have a lot of, like, similar patterns, but we have, like, the exact same pattern. Usually there's some variance. Didn't realize I could walk under those. I guess we're going the same path again. Maybe I missed something when I came this way then, you know. I don't remember what I did when I came this way. I think I just countered the dog.
Who's a good boy?
Aw.
I'll take care of you. Always.
He got a new pet. He was doing bad the other day, but he got a pet. He's got some companionship. German Shepherd's good companionship. Get a nice big dog. They'll be incredibly loving. Just the best pets in the world. I mean, cats will be incredibly loving too if you don't abandon them in the outback. Alright. Do you wonder what Old Dawn is doing? Coming back out this way.
When are you coming home? I need you.
Ah, damn. Yeah. Difficult. Those 2 broke up. That's life. I don't know. Recently broken up with. Get a get a cat today. Your local animal shelter is probably flooded with them right now and absolutely need your companionship. Though I imagine the wonderful volunteers at your local animal shelter are also doing great. Volunteer at your local animal shelter as well. Don't just get a pet from the animal shelter. Volunteer, do some good work. Walk the dogs. It's really nice. It's a pleasant experience. Even if you can't care for an animal, you can still volunteer and take care of the animals at the shelters.
We're family, Dawn. I promise nothing bad will ever happen to you. We belong together.
It's a nice retirement home. And yeah, I don't think Olive should have cats. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to be the one to stay. because clearly I'm not the one who needs to be here. Dawn still has her companionship with Olive that she values, and I'm not going to stand in the way of that. Obviously, I mean, Dawn's a 3-year-old cat, so, I mean, it's not like she's like an 18-year-old cat on the end of her life, too, but, like, I'm not going to get in the way of that companionship. Somebody needs to stay, and I'm not going to fight that. Oh no, we're both leaving. Okay. Well, either way, both of them are the kind of people that will abandon their pets on the street. And though I recognize they're in a difficult place, difficult position, clearly they're not fit to care for pets. Clearly they need to just not have a pet to care for, because they're willing to just let them go without spending much time even considering working through the difficult position.
The wildcat will never be alone when its heart has found a home.
Aw. Well, at least we can work together. And for fuck's sake, don't abandon your pets. Take care of them. Please. And volunteer at your local animal shelters. Don't just play games or watch people play games about this. Get out there, do things. You can do so much to help these animals in their animal shelters. They need homes, they need families. And it's very easy to take care of a cat. All you gotta do is not abandon them. And also, feed them every day. Ensure that you're in a capacity where you can care for those pets. And don't abandon them. I cannot stress enough. I cannot stress enough. She's a sweet old lady, but she abandoned her pet on the streets. That's not how you handle that. So, if you enjoyed this series, go ahead and subscribe. Those notifications on. I'll see you in the next series. Later, nerds.